Now YouTube is upping the requirements for partnership, and we are close on the watch time currently, but come January we won't be anymore. So now is the perfect time to subscribe and help me reach that 1,000 subscriber goal before the new 8,000 watch hours comes in. So please do consider leaving a like and a subscription, and let's get into the episode. My TCG store is turning over quite the tidy profit. Tournaments have proven to be an incredibly huge success for us as we continue to push just how much money we can earn from these. But as it currently stands, I've got $150,000 in the bank and room to expand. And that brings me into today's jobs, as I want to expand the store, open up more licenses, and stock the shelves with even more goodies. We'll start by organizing the tournament area. In doing this, I realized that we actually have more tables than we need. And right now I value all the space, so we're gonna box these up and sell them off. We'll also make sure that we do the same with those that are in the stock room as well. Now we have a bunch of space to work with. And with that taken care of, we can go ahead and purchase our first license, as I believe that I need one more booster pack. The question is, do we have the level? Ooh, we are just one level away from it, so we can't buy it just yet. But what we can do is open up the booster boxes for the Rare Destiny set and purchase a couple of those, along with that for the Destiny set too. Now we can go ahead and load them onto the shelves, along with the Destiny set, making sure we set aside a location for them in the stock room. Next, we can spend 40 grand on 2 more pack opening machines, which I'm wanting to set down back to back in the storeroom like this. And a small mistake was made, as I thought I already had 2 of these. I actually need 4 in total, so we can open 1 of kind of like each set. We'll utilize our space on the back wall opposite the pack machines to put down our little trays, just like that. Then we can order in enough sets of the booster packs to fill the pack machines and load them up. And now all 4 of them can be running, opening us 512 packs while we finish renovating the store. Then we'll throw some of the other sets into the smaller pack machines. The next thing that I want to add are these card backs right after the booster packs, as we can get 1 of each, and then we'll order a couple of these in. And I plan to stock these right next to the booster packs. Next up, I wanted to order the deck boxes. I only really care about the bigger ones that come in the double packs for now. There's no point in wasting the money on the single ones. And just like we put the card sleeves next to the single packs, we're going to put the deck boxes next to the booster packs. It would have been nice to put these near the decks, but I just don't have the room over there. Now this set of shelves is fully stacked. Next, I want to try one of these wide shelves, as we haven't bought them before. But it looks like this is a double-sided shelf, not an actual shelf where I can put it up against a wall. So let's have a look at this wall display case. Put your cards on display on this shelf for 36 cards. Maybe we should buy 2 of those. It's a lot smaller than I was expecting it to be, but perhaps we can start like some sort of wall card sale and get rid of those shelves. I think it would look quite nice to have this wall covered with them eventually, but we can get rid of these now. With those cleared out, it's time to box up and sell. As for the wall where that used to be, we can fill this out with single-sided shelves. And in the time I've done that, the pack machines have managed to do. We got 1,800 out of that one, nearly 4 grand from that one, barely a grand from that one, and another nearly 4 grand. But I'm going to keep these going while we keep updating the store. And to help accommodate the stock that we're going to be buying for those single shelves, we'll add 2 more warehouse shelves to the stock room. And looking at what's available to us, I feel like this is where we've been keeping the comic books, so let's go ahead and add the comic books onwards. And by that, what I mean is buy as many licenses as we can till I don't want to spend any more money, which will be when I get to about 10 grand, as I feel that's probably a good place to leave off. Yes, so we'll leave off there. And just to prevent them from getting all out of order, we've already got some comic books on the shelves as it is. So we'll move those here. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we can grab the next set. This one is 8, so it'd be 6. 8 would go here, and stick them on the shelves. Yeah, now we have each of those on the wall, but we are down to just 10,000, which we might want to save for some stock that we'll need over the course of the day. Yeah, and we'll set our employees to work. We've got a couple of them manning the counters, a couple of them stocking shelves. Each one has another like odd job, such as refilling the scent machine, setting the prices around the store, as I didn't do that when I was setting them down. So I'm gonna let these guys work for a few minutes. It was at this point I realized I had made a mistake, as this is the only way to actually sell cards. This doesn't work. This is for displaying cards that I want to show off, which, you know, not really what I wanted. So I can't sell individual cards, and I don't want to spend the money re-adding those tables that we sold just yet when I've only got about 9,000. I'm saving up at the moment for when we unlock the final booster pack down here and getting that license. I also need to deal with the fact that we've got to also pay our bills, which aren't that much. So let's get those out of the way to begin with. And I think it's time to actually open up the store. No, not talk to you. Open up the store. There we go. Look, flip that around, open up the store. My thinking is once we get that final booster pack unlocked, we'll be able to start putting those through here as well, one of each set in here. And then we'll start to generate more of the Destiny set, increasing our income significantly. Then I completely almost forgot until a customer tried to sell me a graded card that we actually got some grading cards back. Look at that, we got a few gem mints there. But now we need to go ahead and put some more into grading. And I forgot just how we had changed this up, what service we were using, the 7-day service it looks like. So let's go ahead and add some in. For this set, we're going to go with a bunch of like the ghost rares here. I really do love the artwork on these particular cards. It's going to cost us how much to submit? It's going to cost us 330 to submit. So that's the price of one of these cards down. But at least we'll get it back in 7 days. Now we'll take a break from TCG Card Simulator for just a second, or at least our store, while we talk about the 1.0 update. And by take a break, I just mean I'm going to stand in and watch the store. Oh, the store leveled up. Yay! So the official 1.0 update is going to be coming out in September. This is planned to have the playable trading card game as part of it. We've seen that in the roadmap on the main menu screen. It's also going to finally be getting a PlayStation and Nintendo Switch port and the official 1.0 release of the game. I can't seem to find out too much more information about it, as it seemed they kind of ghost announced this. From what I can tell, I haven't seen it on their Discord, but I don't always check the Discord. I plan to make an entire video based around the 1.0 update and all the new features in the near future, but I at least wanted to include something in this episode to let you know that I'm aware that 1.0 is coming out. Should be out in September, and I'm looking forward to that playable TCG. Now, back to our store, which is performing really well. Unfortunately, we don't seem to be having too many people playing in the store, despite having a lot of tables. And I don't think we can really push this tournament too much close to the prize worth, as we only had one person register. It is still early days in the store, but we are starting to make a tidy profit. I keep seeing that XP going up and that money increasing. And since we leveled up, we can actually get this new license now, which should be an achievement. Yes, there it is popping. I know you guys can hear it, but for some reason the capture doesn't capture it. But unlock the Destiny Legendary Pack achievement. Nice. And now I'm going to run an entire set of those new cards through the packs machine. Oh, when I say through the pack machine, what I mean is I'm going to do one of each booster type. And since we have these now, we can actually put them on the shelves. And of course, I've got a place for them back here too. Right down there. And here I was thinking we were past smelling up the joint. There you go. The air fresheners ran low and I didn't have any in stock. We'll just sell the used one. Nobody will notice that it's half empty, will they? It's their fault for coming in smelling without having a shower. I mean, I know that their water got turned off because they couldn't afford to pay the bills. They spent too much at my TCG store on the last tournament, but that's not my fault. They're responsible for their own things, right? Right? I've seen a few yeses around here. Guys cheering because they're winning. Oh, yep, they seem to be doing really well. Yeah, look, she's winning. She pulled a good... Oh, no, he countered it. Oh, he's got an ace up his sleeve as well. And you broke the mold, my dude. These guys were all cheering. These guys were all happy, but you... What do you got? You've lost. This is like a four-way duel or something. And you're the one who's losing. She's got another good hand. She got a good hand too. What you got there? Ooh, that's good. You should set that down. Oh, right. I see how it is. You don't like my input? Fine. Get out and be sharp. I didn't want you anyway. You only paid $3. Cheapskate. I am taking this opportunity to order in some more of these shelves. In hindsight, we probably should have just left these, already out and about. We, left them in the storeroom. Didn't need to sell them. Just ended up wasting a bit of money. You don't get exactly the amount back that you sell them for, but at least we can put cards on display again. There would be if it wasn't 9 o'clock and the guy whose job it is to stock these has gone home. Like, of all the employees, he's the only one who ever stays late. This guy deserves a raise. You know what? Let's give a bonus. There you go. Have a bonus, my friend. And this is what I mean. As soon as it's closing time, they just drop the stuff on the floor and leave. If you know your closing time is coming up, at least take the stuff back to the storeroom. And now it's time to call an end to the day. We've had quite a productive day, but we have spent a lot of money, so I don't expect to see green at all. No, 151,000 in the red. But most of that came from the upgrade cost and the supply costs. But we're on day 79. And I can't wait for that playable TCG. We may not. We definitely will, I should say, do an episode centered around playing the TCG. Especially because, you know, our card collection is getting up there. We've got nearly 2,000 cards across all of our different binders. Doing really well. We've almost completed all of that set, almost anyway. But we still have quite a little bit of the Destiny to go. Only about halfway through that. So, let's check the pack machines and hope for something valuable. Oh, 5,500. Yeah, 3,600. 3,800. Lots of new cards, though. And 3,700. So, where does that put us? Oh, we got another 200 cards out of that. That's pretty good. But we can't leave them empty. I don't have too much money. Maybe not even enough to restock all the pack machines. I'm certainly going to try. The bills can wait. The staff wages can wait. Especially that guy. He's lazy. He just goes home. Yeah, and it turns out with the last 2 boxes ordered that, yes, I did have enough. And I also just want to take this moment to have a chat with you. And that is to first discuss where videos have been over the past few weeks. I didn't realize it had been so long since I'd been regularly uploading. It kind of hit me the other day. There's been a couple of reasons for it. The first one is my mic actually suddenly decided it didn't want to work anymore. Well, it didn't actually decide it didn't want to work anymore. It more decided that it wanted to stop capturing my voice in all kind of different ranges. And this started a while back. It started with initially just being a bit distorted, but you'd unplug it, plug it back in, and it worked completely fine. But it started to become a more common issue to the point where every single time I would utilize my mic, I would have to unplug it at least a couple of times just to get it to work. Then it started getting to the point where it was capturing my voice very quietly. And then when it was capturing my voice really loud, and then it'd be distorted. And it'd be kind of all over the place. And it just got to the point where even when it was capturing at a reasonable setting, it still sounded slightly distorted. Now, I had been saving up for a particular mic that I wanted, but I didn't have the funds to pull that mic off. So I decided to settle for a cheaper mic. This one's still quite a reasonably good mic, and I actually really like it. It's a smaller mic, it's a Rode mic. It wasn't a cheap mic by any stretch of the imagination, but it wasn't the more expensive one I was going for. So you guys will have to let me know what you think to the quality. I really do like it. I think my voice comes along a lot clearer, and it's definitely an upgrade from the Blue Yeti. But I also want to say this about the Blue Yeti before people start, hating on the Blue Yeti. When I first got into YouTube, back on my Minecraft channel in 2014, yes, that long ago I've been doing YouTube. This channel's relatively new, but I've been on YouTube a lot longer. When I first got that channel, and my wife and I, we were broke, and she said to me when I told her I wanted to do YouTube, she said, you can spend some money on one thing. You can either get a really good webcam, you get a really good capture card, you can get a really good mic. One thing, that's all we can afford. So I went for the mic because I figured my voice clarity was going to be the best. And that mic lasted me from 2014 all the way to 2026. That's 12 years. It was insanely good that it lasted that long. It didn't start having issues till about a year ago. But boy, I feel like I rambled on that clip. I apologize. Nevertheless, how's our tournament doing? We've got 11. Tournaments are definitely filling up slower as we push closer to that range. So it may be a good idea to try and do the tournaments at about half the prize worth. So whatever we can get the prize worth up to, we'll do the tournaments at half of them. I think what I'm going to stop doing is I'm going to stop selling graded cards, and then we can throw the graded cards that we get into the prize pool and utilize them to make more money on the tournaments. And now we can make use of the scanner that we bought in the last episode so that I can scan all of the missing stock, the things that we actually need stock of, and we can order them all in at once. Yeah, and with 3 pages of stock selected and, £4,400 worth of materials, we got an entire stock done. Now I'm broke. Yeah, what's our profits looking like? About 2,600 from that one, 2,900 from that one, 2,500 from that one, Yeah, 3,400. So not as good as the last time around, but certainly doing better. And we're up to 1,153 cards now. Never mind, that was the wrong binder. We're up to 960. Oh no, it's happening again. No, not the prices. I'm too obsessed with the prices. Excuse me, miss. I'm so sorry about this. I'm sure you showered before you came out. Just make sure you use soap, okay? How are we doing on the registrations? Okay, it's a lot better now. We're 22 out of 32. Nearly there. 10 more people. We should be able to get that fully done after a day. It does take about 3 days to do. What do you want, sir? No. I've only got 2 of them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. See, look, he stays late again. He's the only one. The rest have buggered off and gone home. Yeah, and what's that day looking like? Let's see. Can we be in the green? No. Still in the reds. Still in the reds. Now, ideally, I wanted to load up the card machines, but I don't really have too much money. We're down to 1320 after paying the bills, so I can only open the store and, well, we'll keep the lights off, save some money on the electricity. But this time around, I decided I was going to change things up. I was going to go back to an old strat that I used at the very beginning of the game, which is where I would load up my card machines with just one type of card, and then I would cycle through each type every single time the machine finished. This way I think we'll be able to get a few of the cards that we're missing from each of the sets, at least for one go round. You know, I swear, this just gives gamers a bad name. They being all serious and everything, like, I go to a D&D group, it's actually a Fabula Ultima group. It started as D&D, but we've moved on to Fabula Ultima, another tabletop game. But I do that every Thursday, and nobody there really smells, except for when they come out of the bog. But you can't expect that. For non-English viewers, the bog is the toilet. How much is the upgraded air freshener? Like, we've got the AutoScent M100, but I'm pretty sure that I've seen another one here. Yes, the AutoScent G500. Is that the only one? Do we have another one? I really want to get this, like, card projector as well. I want to see what that looks like. The AutoScent T1000. That's 4,000. I might get that. I want to get some of these play tables in the future as well. These ones are really nice. But, yeah, and also this, look. But this requires shop level 95. We're not there yet. We're shop level 66. We're quite a ways away from this. We're missing a worker. Like, I've got one here and one here. Then we've got this guy who's lazy doing work, but where's the other one? I've been all around. He's like not in the shelves. He's not back here. Is he just gone home? Like, I wondered why this wasn't being moved. We're down a worker. Oh, he's here. He's come back. Where were you? On break. Why were you on break? I don't pay you for a break. This is a simulation. Just like real life, mate. Just like real life. Simulation. Yeah. You see. No breaks. No. Fine. You can have a break. All right, you're off your break now. No, I didn't mean now. No. Back in there. Go. No. I'm going to fire you. You're fired. Actually, finish your job and then you're fired. Hey, where you going? Oh, you're finally picking those up. Okay, you're doing work. I'll let you off. You're rehired. And with the end of the day, we had 29 people. No, we had 30. I just checked this. I looked at this before I clicked to record. I was like, have a look. See how many we're doing. 29. Yeah. I'll let people know. Hey, we're doing 29. And this one snuck a registration in behind my back. Which one? Oh, was it you, sir? No. You didn't register. You just looked at the air freshener. Yeah, let's see how it is. There's no cards on display because the guy's gone home. I think I need to give him some time to put some cards out. Now, these machines are done. Yeah, that one wasn't worth it. 800, 1100, 1300, and 1500. It really wasn't worth putting the basic ones in the pack. But we should be able to actually fill up, like, a fair bit in here now. Look. We had... I can't see. It's behind it. Let's go back. I can't go back. 255 in here. And then if we quick fill, that puts us up to 255. It must have still done the quick fill. Oh, well, I'll have to go back and look at the start of the clip to know just how much. I wish you could press escape to get out of that, but you can't. He's off to work now. What do you want, sir? Customer selling. Ask price, 77. Like, we'll take that. I'll offer you 75 bucks. Yeah, we'll take that. That's way below market price you're asking for. And now we'll load them up with the orange packs. And with those set in, we can end the day. I didn't spend too much except for on the stock of cards, so maybe we'll see a bit of a green number today. Yeah, 2,400 in profit. Still, that's really bad when you consider we spent about 15... Well, we spent 150,000, not 15, 150,000 upgrading the store. Oh, awesome. The tournament's ready. Oh, nice. That's going to bring in so much money. We are going to be rich in terms of, you know, priority for the next episode. We've got the cards coming in. Everyone's outside waiting. Oh, look at that. A couple of gem mints. But not as many as we would have liked. But that's okay. We'll let the tournament go first of all. But we need to submit more cards for grading. Let's see. What can we do? What's our most valuable cards? We don't have two of any of these. So a lot of our more valuable ones were the ghost cards. And these are all ones that I have more than one copy of. So I feel very comfortable in shipping these out on a 7-day return for $330. Especially because, you know, we're going to be quite wealthy today. And well, we don't want to keep the tournament goers waiting. $3,400 in the bank. Let's see. Come on, we'll welcome them. Welcome all my honored guests to the ultimate duel, the best of the best. At my invitation, you come to compete for the honor of suffering. The final wallet defeat. Look at all that money. We've got some money. Look at that, 137 grand. I gotta get the deodorant out. I mean, I know this is a tournament and it's important, but you guys just at least shower before you come in. I understand you're smelling after you've been playing. You know, you sweat during these tournaments. But hey, what I need is AC. Stop these guys sweating. That's what I needed in the UK. We've had a heat wave. That's another reason it took me so long to get videos back on track. Too many heat waves. Oh, no way, look. This guy's got a comic book on the table. This guy's got a box on the table. These are things that I sell. Oh my god, they're using my supplies. I've not seen anyone with card sleeves yet. Sorry guys, excuse me, I just want to see if anyone's got any card sleeves. No, nobody's got any of my card sleeves, but yeah. Oh, this guy's done. Who's winning? I can't see from here. I can't see. I'm blind. Yeah, this guy doesn't have a name. You guys need names. They're important. Well, having spoken to everyone, I can confirm that everyone identifies here as binary. They are either a 1 or a 0. That's a little coding joke. Please don't roast me on an open fire. It was a coding joke. I swear. It's like that toilet symbol. Like, they've got it somewhere. I forget where I go, but they've got it on the wall. It's on the door. Yo, binary. 1s or 0. There are two kinds of people in this world. 1 and 0. You know what? I'm doing it. We're buying the auto scent 4,000. Hey, people keep coming in. They keep smelling. We're getting this thing up and running. For now, you can just go like there. Let me move you. Excuse me. I'm hoping this thing will be big enough. Oh man, Jesus, this is big. Okay, this is freaking massive. Guys, can you stop walking in the way? This is very, very rude of you. Oh, come on. Okay, this thing holds a lot of air fresheners. Hopefully, that thing will keep us smelling nice. I'm sorry, guys. You're playing in the tournament with no light. Let me fix that for you real quick. There we go. Oh, wait. Hang on a minute. Just got to put the box away. Just put the box away. There you go. Just teasing. It's an extra $10 if you want electricity. Yeah, I'll put it back on for him. Yeah, it looks as if the tournament is finished. Everybody is grabbing their prizes. Congratulations. Thank you guys all for playing and, you know, taking out that second mortgage, selling your car, and offering up your wife's services. I do appreciate that. I know a lot of you come in here buying teddy bears for the wife, the mistress, and the sister, but only two of those really matter, I guess. Thank you very much. That commentary got off the board real quick, didn't it? Oh man, jeez man. PG, let's keep it PG. We can at least check out the machines. It seems like 1,200, 1,500, 2,000 rather. Yeah, it looks like the orange ones, the second packs, these ones here, the rare card packs of the base set, actually did better than the common packs. So we kind of expected that though. The next ones are going to be these guys. Yeah, and that brings our day to a close. Look at those earnings. Finally, we see a green profit that's worth bragging about. 133 grand. Very well. Very nice thanks to those tournaments. But that is also where I'm going to be bringing this episode to a close. Now I'm going to be slowing down the TCG Card Shop Simulator over the next coming weeks up until the 1.0 release, in which case it'll be becoming a regular thing once again. But I want to save a lot of my content for that period of time, as I do need to go back and finish the Iceni campaign, within Total War that I'm kind of eager to do as well, and I'm just finding it difficult to structure the channel around 3 different series. So I'm going to be moving this to the back burner for a couple of weeks while I bring that one back to the forefront. But guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. My name has been Casey, and if you have enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave it a like and click subscribe. Remember, we gotta get to that goal. We gotta get to that goal before January, otherwise it becomes exceptionally more difficult. But today, I want you to know that I have given you the store expanding, tournament hosting, air freshening best of me. These get sillier and sillier each time. I'll see you in the next one.